Hey, 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 Laura J here on day 15 of 66 Days to Transform Your Self Image, a series designed to really guide you inward. And I haven't been very strategic in how I've been presenting the material, but I've been going through the motions because I've just been sharing the best that came to me each day without a plan. And where you plan or where you fail to plan, you plan to fail. John Maxwell said that quote, and I got certified as a coach, teacher, speaker in his certification program alongside Paul Martinelli back in 2011 as a founding partner, which means one of the first 1,000. And that experience really shaped me to be able to do what I'm doing now, considering I dated the coaching instructor for 4 years and moved countries to live with him. I got to experience a life that I never would have been able to have had I stayed here, where I've been since 2017 when I moved into my grandparents' basement after living in Paris in a condo for a year. And when I say Paris, I do mean Ontario. I know everybody always thinks it's France. No. Haven't been, other than I went to Calais to pick up a little Grecian dog named Peggy May that my ex and I adopted, and she got to stay there with him and his kids and new wife. Until then, she went to another woman in the mastermind group, I think, that my ex was part of while we were together, Chris Cardell's mastermind group, who I got to go to presentations and conferences in London, England several times because of my ex's membership to that club. And so I just am acknowledging some names because it's the people that we know that can open doors for us because we act as bridges for one another. And a lot of bridges have been burned throughout the insanity of the certificate of VEX identity death. And there's an AI component when you actually translate the 1 and the 9 to be the A and the I of alphabets by a numbered system. And so when you start to see the VEX is anything that causes frustration, irritation, or annoyance to another, then we start to see why the legal fiction have created a status to clump anyone using an empowered argument under the umbrella of that if not contested, the contest is won by the ones claiming a fictitious reality is superimposed over top of what is real and true and honorable. And this whole pro-social lie that's been going on for so long, we don't even try to deny or hide it because it's just allowed to be that way, with the brotherhood being what it is. And then we say, oh, hush, hush, you don't speak that, you cover one eye, and then others track that. And then do pictures about the Illuminati and all of the rest of the party that didn't get invited because ultimately we have forgot how to play nicely together. And so families have been divided, and we forgot that we were warned the next war would be nuclear. Well, what's the traditional family model? A nuclear family model is what we have, and sometimes we must learn to catch the rhythm and to get the melody and the tune. I don't always get it right, but I'll try with all my might. Because if I don't, then who will? I don't know who will. Do what I uniquely came here to do, and it is true that the same is true for you. So please do your part to be yourself fully and give a damn, dare to care. Yes, that's what I got to share. Oh, there, we're corded to what we don't release ourselves from. Have 444, it was when I shared that. Oh, and it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard day in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? Because we don't take the time to see it for what it is. And then when we do, it's true. We can be part of the glue that helps bring about a new day. That's all I want to say for now, except to say I always got more, but here's the play. I wish you a day as bright as the way it started, even if you didn't see it for yourself. Now you have through my view. Birds flying high, you know, oh my God, there's snow. Can you see it? I can see the frost. It's middle of November and the birds are happy. Hey, Laura J. Wondering if you can tell me what language this is. If you believe this to be English, you are partially correct. However, it is a bastardized language of mixed jurisdictions, juris being of right or of law, diction being what is spoke or wrote. Therefore, where there are two competing jurisdictions, one has to have higher claim to the property, which is the office of man that we stand in when we step into the public, and take command of the vessel that we are seen to be as the Eden, the energy den of us, which is where we must see there is no them if we see that we are the players on the field of consciousness who came to change things. So let's do it. Papa and I are going to town.
Forget this.
Oops. Senecott, a promotion for you. A true gentleman sat in the back seat because we're picking up Aunt Sandra. Smoking his pipe, choking out everybody else in the vehicle. But gotta love him anyway. All right, we have onboarded a passenger. Aunt Sandra, how are you today?
I'm all right. Pretty good.
All's right in your world?
Yep.
Pretty good with a G and an O and a D times 2 for the divine. We got Papa in the back. How's it going, Papa?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Oh my God.
There.
And yet, we're enjoying our time together nonetheless. And we're early on in the adventure. Any words as we get ourselves going, Aunt Sandra?
No, I'm a woman of few words.
A woman of few words, but a woman nonetheless. And together, when we stand together or sit and travel freely in our private capacity where there is no commercial activity taking place, well, then we stay real. And that is how we heal. I am like a cat in a window getting Chinese food, and I found Life Word series, and I think we really need something similar for those who don't read the Bible. The Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth book, the one that talks about titles, capacities, statuses, personages, and all the conversions that change us into a paper version of what was original. Yeah, we need a book that breaks it down, and that's what the Ode to Laurelise is. L' Aurelise, for understanding the language of energy that we are here to teach one another through the experience of being ourselves, through the experience of being real. These are the things that we use to heal. Aren't we all just fixer-uppers, Aunt Sandra?
Yeah, that's right. I guess so.
Isn't that the truth? What a glorious day.
It is gorgeous.
Oh my God, the sun is streaming down. The pastures are brown and green with life, teeming with life. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes.
Isn't it
It's a
nice?
beautiful fall day.
Oh, absolutely glorious. How are you feeling on the inside?
Good.
To match this glorious day, why do we feel great when we have had a chance to play with others?
It just makes you feel wonderful. That's for
Right?
sure. And this beautiful sunshine, you can't feel bad.
We need each other just as much as we need the sun. Though we
That's-
do need the sun.